Hey, this is Mia again, on the urban asceticism. I've actually gotten some comments, both positive and negative. Some people are like, well, if you're not following a spiritual path or anything, you really shouldn't be doing this because you don't know what you're doing, which, I agree to, but I'm gonna do it anyway, so. Then my sister, Adastrah, you probably know her, she's super famous, okay,
Not quite. I've
guys?
only got 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, well, I'm a new time blogger, so, dude.
Spread the word. She's gonna be known as the pink-haired kid. All right, and Adastra's sister.
This is natural, by the way. No, I'm kidding.
Don't
Anyways,
you wish?
if God could have, he would have given me pink hair at birth.
Back to your subject.
Oh, anyways.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, it's the third day of my fast. I got home and I was literally in pain from,
She hurt.
hunger pains. And, I was super dehydrated. And then I flooded my innards with beverage.
She drank a lot of
Everything.
a lot of water, a lot of tea, a lot of. You made some kind of.
I made
Mix
a
of something.
vitamin shake because I was low on
Vitamin.
vitamins, and since it's a fast, I can't really eat solid food. So I was like, oh shit. Anyway, am I allowed to say that? Well, whatever.
Just go ahead. People say fuck all the time.
So yeah, and I almost fell down the stairs at school today.
She was dizzy.
I was so dizzy. But I'm kind of proud of myself because, dude. Anyways, I really got in tune with myself today though, because I wasn't distracted by anything. I knew what I was doing and I felt confident in what I was doing. And it's the last day, so yay!
She did very good. I made a couple of points to her. Can I tell you what I told? Okay.
Yeah, go.
I made a couple points to her last night after her last video about how she kind of does a fast thing a little regularly, so it's not different from what she usually does.
Not my first time.
So it wouldn't make too much of an impact, but because she did it 3 days instead of just 1 day, it. Well, I guess you can talk about how, what change it was.
Well,
since I don't know.
Okay, so 1 day is super easy to fast because it's like you get a little hungry, but you can usually just drown it away with water. And it's usually just a cleanse. And then if you do 3 days, you get so hungry. Look at my fingers. Look at how freaking bony they look.
Your fingers are always bony.
Anyways. Yeah, look at that. Look.
You always have that.
I know. I look sick all the time.
Another point I made to her was that you jog a lot.
I do.
Jogging.
I jog a lot.
There's a lot of time for thinking as it is. So.
Yeah, but I usually drown it out with iPod music.
Today she drowned it out with us talking to each other. Because I'm here today.
Although I am so glad that I don't have to sleep on the floor tomorrow night. Because along with my fast, I've been sleeping on the floor, to take away comfort or whatever. I don't know. I think I'm insane.
Yeah. Although when I first, came here, I slept on the floor, on towels, no less. 4 towels. For what?
For
a month.
Dude, more than a month.
A couple months?
For 2 months.
We didn't have an air mattress, and we didn't have an extra bed, so I slept on the floor. And, I'm still alive.
And I was super nice to her. And then when I found out she was living with us, everything changed.
Yeah, she was all excited about me coming. Oh, yay, Ari, let's go out somewhere. Let's go everywhere together. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. We knew each other since we were, what, 3?
Yeah, probably.
Since
3 or 4.
Knee-high grasshopper. And this was in 2006. It was the first time in who knows how many years since we'd seen each other. We have our spats. Dude, this is not a lover's thing. Gosh. Talk about your fast.
Okay, my fast. Yeah, so even though I've gotten a lot of people tell me that what I'm doing is really deep and whatnot, and, angsty teenager. But I really feel like I'm doing the right thing by forcing myself to think and put myself through this, because it gives me a lot of time to organize my thoughts and to form opinions on things about life and just to understand myself more. And dude, if you're on a fast, quick note, be really careful with how much you drink in one pot. I drank way too much, and I had like these crazy stomach pains.
What she meant to say was, be careful how much you drink all at once. Because if you drink too much too fast, you're gonna make your body, like, go into shock. And
you drown yourself.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Her body went into shock from not having enough nutrients for a few days to having too much just coming at her. So it's like, So...
Yeah, because I hadn't had anything but, like, tea and water. And then today I had the vitamin shake. Ooh. And it just really hit me hard. And I mean that in a non-dirty way.
How was that supposed to be dirty?
I don't know, I've been fasting for 3 days. My mind's all like, woo.
This is what happens, guys.
But, yeah, don't do it unless you feel you have to do it. And then, I don't need to tell you to do it because, you'll do it on your own. Basically, what I'm saying is that the ascetic way is really, even though religiously through Buddhism, Christianity, who cares, all that crap, the asceticism is to spiritually engage yourself in whatever spiritual connection you're looking for, to engage yourself to God or whatever. But the asceticism that I'm going for, and I'm calling it urban asceticism, and you can't stop me.
She's calling it urban... Correct me if I'm wrong. You're calling it urban asceticism because you're living in an everyday modern world while you're practicing.
Yeah. And what I'm doing is I'm doing this asceticism because I'm tired of all this crap in my mind. I just need... It's a cleansing through this world. It's just insane, and it really, really, really helps for me. And also, I'm a sadomasochist when it comes to dealing with problems, and it helps,
It's kind of like, I went on a day of silence back in, I don't remember, a while back, and it wasn't for Glisten, and it wasn't for Gay Pride or anything like that. It was just because I wanted to try it to see if I could do it. And then all my friends found out about it, and I was trying to get them to join me, but we ended up having 2 days of silence. The second day was harder because I had tape over my mouth the first day, and it was electrical tape, and it helped keep me from talking. But the second day I used a different kind of tape so I could take it off easier, and guess what? I talked more. And it was only a few things that I was gonna do a third day with other people, but it didn't work.
Yeah, I've done a 2.5 day vow of silence over nothing. Yeah, I think in my case, I just really feel the need to push myself to do things that you wouldn't normally do, because it makes me feel stronger and like I have a higher chance of survival.
I want control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul.
But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
So, I guess while she's singing, we'll close this out since there's only about 20 seconds or so left. But I read time backwards and I can't read it right.
Yeah. So anyways, my fast, awesome.
Difficult.
I'm gonna eat tomorrow. I won't eat a lot because then I'll kill myself. But I'll eat. 3 seconds.
Toodles.
I love you.